This is exactly how I would go from working a 9-to-5 job to becoming an independent entrepreneur making $1 million within the next year. You see, I went from earning $55,000 a year in a job that I hated to having a net worth of over $100 million, and let me tell you, I made so many mistakes, but if I could go back and do it all over again, this is how I would do it, even faster and better. So here are my 10 tips to go from being a 9-to-5 team member to thinking, acting, and earning like a millionaire. Your first step to becoming a millionaire is identifying your millionaire skill. Think about it. What does a millionaire know that you don't know? So this is what I would do. I would go to Google. Google is my best friend. I actually have a hashtag with a sticker that a team member gave me that says, Google that, because I say this so often. So you're going to Google occupations of millionaires and you're going to come up with a list. There's going to be things like engineer, lawyer, entrepreneur, real estate agent, and a whole bunch of other things where people are actually making $1 million a year. And if you put this on a grid where you listed out all the opportunities and then you listed your interest level on a scale of 1 to 5 in that career field, you're going to have a better understanding of if you're interested in this thing now. The next call to look at is, do you already have knowledge in this area? So you take all of your businesses, you look at where you're interested in, you look at what your skill set is, so you identify which of these occupations you are going to choose to become a millionaire. And so when I was deciding what path I wanted to take in order to become a millionaire, what I realized is I'm not great at math, and I didn't want to go back to school to get some degree that was going to prolong the path for me to actually make the money that I wanted to make. So I decided to become an entrepreneur. I decided to launch a business. This was the fastest and easiest path for me, based on my interest and my existing level of knowledge and skills. You have to decide what that is for you. Pick one that you are at least interested in and are willing to commit to. Figure out how do you become great millionaire, great at that particular occupation. So now your second step is to stop hanging out with your broke friends. You will never become a millionaire if you cannot cut broke people out of your life. I remember when I had this epiphany that I was going to create this business 6 years ago. I started telling my friends at the time about it, and I thought that I was going to be met with excitement, with questions, with just some level of support. To be honest with you, and instead of any of that, my friends made fun of me, asked kind of condescending questions, and what was more hurtful than the condescending questions was the way that they would just ignore this new thing that I was doing, that I was excited about. They would continue to talk about all of